Good evening, good evening. Welcome to my channel. The Underrated Dog is yours truly, the number one grinder, one of the best kept secrets on social media. Brother Time, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad that you're here. Glad that you're here. Let me get these announcements out the way. Well, the title is this is another underrated men's talk. Men are misunderstood and heartbroken. I will explain that. Um, let me get the announcement out the way. Shout out to my underrated one family. They ones throughout the years still roll with me right now and along the way. Thank y'all so much for keep on being part of the family. Keep on and let's keep on getting that truth out. Keep on getting the truth out. So I must appreciate. Thank y'all. Wasn't for y'all when I be here. So thank you very much. Shout out to the mighty LDBC that stands for Lions Den Boxing Community or basketball community. We not just talk about sports and other current events, but we serve our community too. And shout out to the 7-8 Sports TV. He the one start me. He the one start great the LDBC with Black Fight Fan and others and the brothers and sisters throughout the years. Thank y'all so much for the support. And LDBC all day, LDBC all day. So shout out to the mighty LDBC. Shout out to hashtag TWT family, my brother G5, brother Gab, brother Gabe, and also his significant one, Sister Quee. They started a TWT family. They from Texas. You know, I tell you, my family's big. You know what I'm saying? They ask me, they know our family. So shout out to TWT, hashtag TWT family. You might see some LDBC and TWT family here. You never know, never know. You know, sweetie fam, I'm hungry. I gotta eat. You know, if y'all can hear me, press one. If y'all can hear me, press one. Hold on. If y'all can hear me, press one. Well, what we're gonna do? You're gonna wait just about maybe 2 or 3 more, maybe hour, maybe an hour. I mean, give it take me maybe a minute or two. See some more people gonna come in. But if not, we're gonna get this going. We're gonna get this thing going. So I hope everybody's doing okay. You know, I did a short few hours ago. I went to go check it out. You know, I think went to check it out. Oh, I want to go check it out. But hope everybody doing fine. Good evening. Hope everybody is fine. Shout out to She Stay Sleep, the powerful live stream. Want you go check that out. Other people, you know, want to go check it out. And I did not forget the morning live. And I was trying to find out. When I'm going to do it a part 100. So I'm gonna see how it happens and stuff. I'm trying to do it within the spring. Spring almost around the corner, so I'm trying to do it within the spring. So watch out for that. And oh yeah, I did a sports and politics last night with my brother LB. I want you to go check it out. I was talking about Saquon Barkley signed with formerly with the Giants. He signed with the Eagles, and Bryce Huff, formerly with the New York Jets, he signed with also with the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles. want you to go check it out. That's powerful right there. I want to go check out. It's in the channel, so I want you to go check that out and everything. Well, let's go get this going here. Again, this is the Underrated Men's Talk. Men misunderstood and heartbroken. As many times as men, we carry a lot. A lot of times we've been misunderstood. Sometimes when we talk, people take it, change it around, and make it seem that it's our fault. Now, sometimes the conversation, it's not there. And when we go through things, sometimes we put ourselves out there, we heartbroken, and we hold things in, we take things in, and just like somebody was saying, that's why the women live longer, because we take so much in as men. And it has to be a shift right now, that it has to be certain spaces so we can really communicate. But what I'm seeing right now, what I know years ago, did it got better? It got a little better, but we still got ways to go. Because we deal with a lot of emotional men. It's not happening. You got men against men and stuff. So it has to be a certain shift, that we got to respect each other. We have to get it out and stuff, because the way how society is, they really choking our spaces and stuff. And even some men are part of it too. And that's the sad thing about it. A lot of men do not empathize with other men that is going through things. And they continue injustice of us as men too. And you got some men who not want to talk about it. I talk about it because it's very important, because I'm not afraid, I can get on men all day. Oh, you need to do, we need to do this, we need to do that, but it has to be a shift of respect. It has to be a shift of empathy. It has to be a shift of accuracy. It has to happen. It got to happen, and we want to be more open. Because the way it is right now, there's gonna be more men dying. They'll be dying of misunderstood. They'll be dying of heartbroken. Die of loneliness, skin sick. And so that means that sometimes we gotta pick certain people to talk to, pick certain conversations to be part. Because there are some conversations we want to be there, but can't. So that means we gotta safeguard ourselves and stuff. And that's when all the illnesses come on us. And when I hope what I'm doing by putting myself out there and talk to these men, we got to start from somewhere. To be wanted, to be cared for, to be respected, and care for the next brother, to care for the next man. Other men do not want to be part of it. Famous and not so famous, they cannot be part of it. Well, these men are good and stuff. Okay, that's what you pick. You cannot be part of this stuff, because it's all about help. And I'm willing to start. Start for me. No. It's not good that you go to certain spaces and you look as a man, you listen to us, because it happened to me too. As I go certain spaces, because we already see the outlook. I'm not getting heartbroken this or anything. I'm not getting this. Why you don't want to be? No, because we already been through it before. So us as men, we had to advocate for ourselves more than ever. We we had to get it out. I was watching on TikTok one time, it's like not too long ago, like a while back, and it was this man, and he was in the kitchen, and he screamed, ah, wow. Yeah. I see that. I see hurt. I see transparency. I see misunderstood. I see all that. And the sad thing about it, I don't know if somebody's in the house or nobody. Hey, what's going on, F? How you doing? Who are you? I think you're familiar, but hit the like button. Share this out. So, like, again, when I seen that, I was like, then I was seeing songs on the internet. It was all this man was driving home, and he was telling he worked 55 hours a week, and you could tell he was pain right there. And he said, "Oh, salute to you, brother Kane. Thanks for coming." And he said, "This is what I look for." And when that when you're nearby, the garage door going up, his daughter was waiting right there at the garage door. Ran, run, the hugging. So he was going through something. He said, "This what I come home for." So he ran in out all the hug, cannot wait to see daddy. There's quite a few of us as daddies, and the kids don't even reach out to us. There are some who not fathers like me that nobody don't reach out. Now I'm saying significant ones that reach out. Yes, significant ones reach out. She talks to me, so I'm not gonna say that, but I'm just saying in general. And I do have men be checking on me, so let me say that, and I appreciate that. But they could tell you the same thing. I mean, like groups of men, they wouldn't reach out. Now, I'm not saying there are some men that reach out to others and everything, but that means we what we have to do, we have to really branch out, and the man that wants to reach out to other men, we got to embrace that. We got we have to advocate of each other network. Like K Dolphin went through something a few months ago. I'm not gonna say where it is because it ain't nobody business. Between me and him, I had a duty to reach out to him, make sure he's okay. Cause it's not easy. Cause us as men, when we suffer loss once, sometimes we forgot. Sometimes we suffer breakups and stuff. We not we forgotten. The internal feeling that we have to go through, we have to to go through it. I mean, it's no joke. I'm gonna say one thing because I want to stick to it. Good. That's all I can say. Good. We need that. And you know, and it goes for young men and older men. We be like I said, be misunderstood, heartbroken. But the side said you need to pick it up and keep running. I remember on TD Jakes, he was talking about how society treats us as men. That you want us not to suffer. You want us not to talk. You want us to hold this thing in. And he said you wonder why man is dying quicker than women. And he's telling the truth. And the sad thing about it, there are other men do not want to support what I'm talking about. But until it happened to them, oh, you need to come down. You're on your own. I'm not going to be here long. I just want to get this out because because it's important to because it's very important is we got to communicate more. You got to communicate more. You got to communicate more. So, you know, hold on, family. So, get back what I said. We got to communicate more as men, younger men and older men. Because they everybody be thinking, oh, younger men don't go through it. Yes, they do. They go through it. They go through heartbreaks and misunderstood too. Yes. And we got to make sure us as older men to give them the tools so they can help to cope with it too. That's very important. And older and younger men, y'all got to understand too that there are some older men like me. We go through it too. So sometimes we don't even know. So that means a communication. There's a communication gap between the younger men and the older men. We got to bridge that gap if we want to find out what's how we gonna find out how we been misunderstood, how we been heartbroken. That is very important because that's gonna help us to heal. See, that's the key. See, that's the key. We got to heal because sometimes, we trying to heal within ourselves and we definitely have to. I'm not saying we don't, but we have to. But sometimes we have to have help too. And sometimes we might have to go to get professional help, go to therapy, help us to heal. And I know it's hard because, people say, oh, they look out for other men. No, they don't. That means I always say that we got to advocate ourselves. We got to put ourselves out there. We have to understand that we are worthy too. We have to understand that we are worthy too. That we do exist. And sometimes some of us as men, we fail to understand that. I can say we fail to understand. We don't want to understand that. And that is a tragedy. You know? What's going on, Brother Sheed? What's going on? If you want to, any man that wants to come up, you can come up if you want. Just let me know. I send the link. I put the link in the chat. Just men only. And so, no matter if you're married, no matter you're in a relationship, no matter if you're single, we all go through being misunderstood, and we go and then we suffer heartbroken. And some of us, some of us has not got over it either. That's what we hear, yes, sir. And so, and then sometimes easy to blame the man. Oh, we ain't gonna do, but sometimes some of us we don't have nobody to talk to because the ones we want to talk to, they're not there. They're there for their service, not for us. So we gotta branch out, but sometimes when we branch out, it gets thick. It get you don't care and stuff, and then we get like I said almost 20 minutes ago, we get sick. And so I hope tonight when I'm talking, I don't want us to get sick no more. I want us to, even we have our differences, us as men. No problem, Brother Sheed. I know. Brother Sheed, I know. Thank you. Appreciate you here. We here. That's all it counts. So even we have even differences, we gotta find a way to make sure that we heal. We got to make sure that we want to be healed, that we want to be better, that our communication, and I know there are some in the world, in the society, men communication is bad. No, it's not that. It's just that there are certain spaces that can't speak. That's because there are some men is being judgmental too. That is another thing that could bring being misunderstood and heartbroken. Do you know that, man? Do you know that? So picture we going through this years after year after year after year after year. And so, and then you reach out, landlord. And I know people go think, oh, you make excuses, no one cry. No, I'm not making excuses, but we have to start from somewhere. And I'm willing to use this platform and other platforms that I have to push it out there. If I want to be, I'm a leader, so I'll be a leader. I will put it out there. So if they want to throw things at me, let them be. But we have to start from somewhere. You got to find out the root of what happened to that man, whatever man it is. The being misunderstood and heartbroken and other things. And see, along the way, we can help. Some could take the real tone, some can't. But also it depends on the situation too. And I remember in New York, me born and raised in. And I was watching the news. That's when I was living with my mother's father. I think I was a teenager. And it was this young man was saying, my mother will not let me see my father. If I can't even see my father within a week, I'm killing myself. And the school knew about it and did nothing about it. And he ended up killing himself because he couldn't see his father. And find out that the father knew about it a week later. Mother didn't say nothing. That people said, oh, you jump on a woman. No, I'm telling y'all what happened. This happened in the 80s. So what do you think is happening right now? And I know it happened before then too, before the 80s. But nobody wasn't paying attention. How? Even decades before that. Now we're speeding right now. almost 40 years later. A lot more suicides happening this men, young men and men. Lot of us is dying of broken hearts. Dying off. Dying off. Because somebody did not advocate for them. And sometimes some of our men does not advocate for other men. Even the ones that closer to you, it's not going to advocate for. Talking about son. So we gotta develop a consistent space and also consistent network, and we gotta handpick men that we're going to help each other, no matter what. Because there's a long way, excuse me, throughout the years that our younger man is dying. Often. Older men. Often. It has to be a siege. Hey, Eyes, what's good? See you in a while. Thanks for coming. And we have to understand that when we talk about men, we got to stick to the point as men. We cannot go, what about here? What about that? No, we stick to the men. Because every time we talking about heartbroken and misunderstood, there's always have to turn to no, we're sticking to men. We're talking about men, we talk about men, they are fathers, grandfathers, uncles, nephews, godfathers, like myself, and etc. Because there are some good women out there has seen this happening, and there are some women are advocating for men to have their own space too. So I gotta say that. But just a few, they are actually telling you what the man is going through. And decided to be on deaf ears like this. So shout out to the women that do advocate and see what's going on as men too. So shout out to y'all too. And there are women who don't even want to listen to them. There are some people say, "Oh, your man go to Heartbroken, you bring it on yourself." Oh, wow. Do you know that? Oh, you being misunderstood. You take my thing. You whatever I say, you just take it. Me? Why it's gotta be me? I mean, us. Sometimes why gotta be? Why it could be you, right? And then they need to grow in pain within ourselves. Roll in. Don't be silent. It's in survival mode. But we fail to understand that us as men, when we do that, I'm talking about the old, talking about the younger men, and it's also especially older men. It's like slow death. Slow death. And I know, oh, we told the older men, but these younger men are slow death to them too. It's slow death. Some commit suicide. That's not true. They just like they don't care no more. Some will become homeless. Sometimes they can have a job. I will. Thank you. How you been doing? And just like Sister I, she got sons. She got to make sure how they take it up, because the way how the system is, and people say, "Oh, you're just making it up." She can tell you how the system treat the boys, young boys. So she got to be on top and listen. No, And then a lot of mothers like her have to do that. Because they do not see this, they do not care for young men, younger men and older men. They just don't. They don't. They don't. They people could say all they want to. They don't. That's why us, especially as older men, like myself, we gotta make certain spaces for our younger men so they can be protected, so we can help out the mothers and even the fathers, and also have a also have other spaces for my like myself, so I can be helped too. Because we never really talk about the older men. We need help too. Because I'll be 58, God willing, in June. There are brothers, there are men, they don't even see 50. Some of them don't even see 60. One year you say they okay, and then it's less than 6-7 months, a year later they drop that. Boop. No, I don't care. So what we got to do, we got a lot of work ahead of us, and I'm not saying that it's going to be overnight. No, it's going to take years. Yes, so this is going to take years because some of us got to change our mindset to understand that that next man needs help. I'm not saying every man needs help because there are some that are being manipulative. So I'm not saying that, but most of these men need help too, and it's going to take years. They have to be on board to deal with, to be misunderstood and heartbroken and other things. So I said, men, if you feel this way, just understand you are being respected. There's nothing wrong with you. We cannot just hold it in. And we got to get it out. And if that person don't understand at that moment when you get it out, that's on them. Let them say whatever they want, as long as you get it out. Because we want you to live longer and help others. Even if you explain them and you still be misunderstood, stop talking to them. Man or woman, stop talking to them. They don't understand, that's on them. But again, we got to start from somewhere. That's it for me. I just want to get it out. On behalf of my channel, The Underrated Darkness, yours truly, the #1 grinder, one of the best cat seekers on social media, the best of the business. Respect my sister, I respect yours. Peace to y'all in the chat and your families. Men, we owe it to ourselves. Save our own lives and others. And even men do not want to do that because they want to do whatever and hurt other men. Let them be. That's their slow death. Be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. Good night. This one is Ghost. Share this out. Share this out. Again, good night. This one is Ghost.